It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. We are at United Center in the Windy City. Tonight, the Chicago Bulls taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. The opening tip to the Bulls, and we're underway at United Center. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Butler, pulled in by Markkanen. Across the timeline, it's Walker. Two-point advantage. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Simmons with it. Looking to make something happen. And Jimmy Butler off the mark. Well contested. Rebound taken by the Sixers. To Embiid. Missed it. How'd that not go down? Walker into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Thompson to Markkanen. Lets it fly from long range, and it's Butler who grabs the rebound. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Jabari Parker. It remains Sixers basketball. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Bulls have it. Parker to Kemba Walker. Parker. At his core, he is dangerous. Jabari Parker, wide open, drills it.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Oh, Ben Simmons. Missed his first. That one goes.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Here comes the screen. Parker to Thompson from long range. Can't get the bounce. Butler.
Ed, I'm going to gloat about my old team here for a second. Did you know the Bulls are the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals series in their history?
6-0 right now. It helped to have a guy named MJ. But, Jay, think about this. If he's not gone those 2 seasons, maybe it's 8 straight finals wins. Simmons to Butler. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
It's Chicago ball. Thompson. Now a steal by Philly. To Butler. Has a look. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Into the front court, it's Walker. Leads 3. To Thompson. Walker. It's Embiid with the rebound. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Jimmy Butler. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Taken by the Sixers. Simmons to Embiid. Nothing going here on that drive. To Butler. Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound taken down by Markkanen. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Here's Simmons with it up top. Leads just a point. Fires the three. Won't go down. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Joel Embiid trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Now the Bulls will take the timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Connect from in close.
Well, the shots aren't falling, but that's okay. Let the defense keep opening up that door. Sooner or later, you're going to walk through.
Redick fires the three.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Zaire Smith at the line. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second free throw. Walker with the basketball. Down 6. And too much contact.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Thompson. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Long key from three-quarters court. First quarter is complete. It's the Sixers out in front. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Fultz. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Joseph with it. His team down 9. To Randolph. Cleaning the offensive glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
To Thompson. 4-3. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Joseph with it. Right now, down 7. Knocked loose. Sixers control it. Fultz to Butler. Here's a chance from long range. Misfires. It's no good. Won't go. Fultz there for the rebound. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Markelle Fultz. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. To Thompson. Won't go. Butler to bring it up. Lead stands at 7. For 3. The Bulls with the rebound. Goes to the left side. Thompson buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Butler. And he drains it.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Butler. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Jimmy Butler with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 83% free throw shooter. 3-pointer plus a free throw on that trip. Across the timeline, it's Walker. They find themselves down 10. Short jumper off the mark. Philadelphia with the basketball. Embiid. Lets it fly from long range. Rebound comes to Chicago. To Walker. Parker. Another chance. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Butler. That no good. Off the mark. To Thompson. From long range. Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. Bulls with it. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Klay Thompson has got 2 shots coming. A career 85% free throw shooter. knocks down the first.
Number 12, Corey Joseph. Stepping in for the 76ers, number 20, Markelle Fultz.
Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Markelle Fultz. Beyond the arc for three. Drains it.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, are you sure you want to give me the ball here?
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Now down 6. Parker to Thompson. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Fultz to Butler. Fires the three. Can't connect. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. Fultz with the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Deep 3 at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers have the lead, but not by much. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bulls are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Assists.
We're seeing unselfish basketball in this matchup, with each team turning good shots into great shots. These squads really know how to let it flow.
Player of the half.
Butler was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half, and I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this, except that he fits the title of this segment? He was definitely cold in that first half. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Simmons has a chance. Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Embiid. 4-3. not going down here.
Okay. I know you were knocking down everything in the first half, but that's not the case so far in the second. Maybe it's time to start executing your offense.
Simmons into the front court. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. To Butler. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Walker into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Wendell Carter powers it through. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Simmons to Butler. For three, you on top. Jimmy Butler, contested three, he buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Sixers have the basketball. To Butler, lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound Markkanen. Into the front court, it's Walker. Our score all even in this third quarter. To Wendell Carter. That's blocked by Johnson.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Short jumper won't go down. To Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He missed it. Walker with the basketball. Tie game, third quarter. Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 4 out of 10.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Thompson, now that's a contest.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Chicago possession. Thompson to Parker. Takes stock of the floor. It's denied by Embiid.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Butler. And counted at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Markkanen. Oh, nice find for the basket. Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Just a friendly reminder for the winner of today's ticket raffle. You have until the end of today's game to claim your prize at the customer service desk located near section 104.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for the 76ers, number 17, J.J. Redick.
Simmons to Butler. From long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Thompson. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
And he finishes at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
Let it
To Wendell Carter, and finishes strong. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
Chicago basketball. Knocked loose. Blocked by Embiid.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Butler over to the right side. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Redick. Count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Thompson. To Levine. Thompson. The hot shooting night continues. That's his sixth three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The 76ers have the lead. The Bulls in possession as we start the fourth quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Sixers control it. Butler to Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Joseph with it. His guys down three. Randolph. To Thompson. Chicago with 4 to shoot. Can't connect from in close. Butler hits the three-pointer.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Joseph with it. The deficit is 6. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. Second effort. Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungry.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. To Redick. Fires the 3. J.J. Redick. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
To Thompson. He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
Just a little defensive breakdown right there, and an open clay means 2 points every time.
Butler to Redick. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Zach LaVine. Gets it in the right corner. Thompson. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Embiid. 4-3. That's good D. Shot no good. Great feed. Count it.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
To Embiid. Joel Embiid. Looking good. 4 for 5.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Has a look. And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezzy. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Butler, rebound taken by Parker. Bulls with the rock. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go. Probing the defense. Five on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Here's a chance from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Parker to Thompson. Markkanen slams it down. Sixers call for time. It's just their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more.
You consider the luxury box for your next group event. Availability is limited, so you must act now. Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 11, Kemba Walker. Subbing in for the Philadelphia 76ers. Number 8.
Down to 5 on the 24. Shot clock violation.
No basket.
Just not going down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
There's the whistle and an intentional foul. Just their first in the final 2 minutes, so no free throws yet. They'll take the ball out of bounds. Now an intentional foul, and they get it with 9 seconds remaining.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Now whistle. We'll get a timeout called by Chicago. It's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one more chance to stop the clock before the buzzer sounds. The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Thompson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
And that one is out. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Jabari Parker. A shot at the buzzer. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Can't connect on the first free throw. Oh, he missed them both. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one by 3. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers edged out a close victory in today's game. The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. The Bulls finished on the losing end of a close score. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Field goals.
From an offensive standpoint, this was a quality game. The same can't be said for the defense, but still, it turned out to be an entertaining matchup.
Player of the game.
Butler read the defense perfectly, and his teammates reaped the benefits with easy baskets. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Chicago Bulls. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.